Right.
Shuffled and cut.
It's like I have my 99. I like double check my deck. I have the right commander. Yep.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, Karametra. Surprise.
Just
Alright,
completely
guys.
different colors.
Just-
Right.
We're
bring a different
We're live.
deck.
We're streaming. Just make sure that you announce your plays and you know any card that you play, even basic lands.
Alright.
You gotta show our hands to the camera.
No need to show your
Okay.
hands.
Okay.
And then just be vocal. Got 2 mics here. Make sure it gets picked up.
Fair.
Announce your plays so
Fair enough.
people
Sounds good.
know what's going on.
Mm. And like point to triggers as they happen. And
Yeah. And then let's go around and just say your name or nickname, whatever you want to use, and what commander you're playing. And we'll start here with first player.
okay. I'm Owen, and I'm playing Sithis Harvest Sand, and I'm gonna play enchantments.
And Matthew, I'm gonna play Beldros Witherbloom. Some bugs and some lands on tap stuff. Should be good.
I'm Trevor, and I'm playing Erebos, God of the Dead. Wait a minute, that's not Erebos.
Nice.
That is Titania, Protector of Argoth.
Wow.
And I'm X. I'll be playing Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath.
Matthew, if you wanna,
Oh, sorry, man.
no worries.
There you go, dude.
Please be good.
And is there any way we can switch your deck and your commander?
Yeah,
Or
for
is
sure.
that too much of a
No
problem for
problemo.
you? Sweet.
That makes more sense.
It looks a lot better.
We were just catching some glare on this edge here. So.
Fair.
Awesome. Well, if you
Friendly
guys need
mulligan.
anything, holler. Good luck. Have fun. And
Cool.
Cheers.
cheers. Good
Thanks,
seeing you.
dude.
Thanks, Tyler.
Thanks.
I'm doing the friendly mulligan.
I will keep this hand.
Against better judgment, I'm gonna keep my hand.
I'll keep this as well.
It's just on me then.
I'm going to take this off before it gets hot in here.
Fair.
Trevor, how's your day?
It was wild. Spent most of it walking around Roosevelt Park and eating at various eateries around Longmont.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
That
Nice,
sounds
man.
awesome.
Yeah,
Did you use some Pokemon Go since you're at Roosevelt?
hell yeah.
Nice.
It was a Johto tour today.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. I almost bought the ticket, but I'm like, nah, I'd rather buy Magic cards.
Fair.
How frequently do you play?
Not very often, honestly.
I used to play a lot more, but
Yeah, this is fine to
anymore,
keep.
I hardly ever turn it on.
I used to play it a lot
I think.
like, when it first came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
It was a lot better when it first came out.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
We're good, man.
Okay.
Yep.
Ship
Any-
it.
No pregame actions or anything?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, let's
Unless
go.
y'all want to concede right now.
So I have a pregame deal. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'll draw for turn. Gonna play a Canopy Vista, which will come in tapped, and then I'll pass.
Alright. Draw. I'll play a Terramorphic Expanse. I'll crack it and say go.
I will draw and play a Dryad Arbor and pass the turn.
Like it. Draw for turn.
What is this shenanigans there?
Yeah.
I'll play
know,
a
right?
forest and tap it to play a Llanowar Elves and pass.
Untap. I'll draw for turn. I'll throw down a Sun Petal Grove. I'm gonna pay a green and a white and cast Sithis Harvest Hand.
Didn't see it coming.
Yeah. Pass the turn.
Did you like that? Thank you. You're welcome. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's go ahead and let's put down this Tainted Wood. Since I do control a swamp. Let's tap 2 and play Sylvan Library.
Very good.
Deja vu from last game.
Say pass.
Draw.
Pretty keepable hand.
I'm going to play a Strip Mine and then cast Edge of Autumn. As I control 4 or fewer lands, I get to search my library for a basic land card, put it into play tapped, and then shuffle.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Yep.
It's a cool card.
We will get a snow-covered forest. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. And top. I will play.
Steps, man. Steps.
Yeah, I'm not bad. I'll play a snow-covered forest.
Okay.
I will tap that for green to cast Birds of Paradise.
Bop.
And I will tap the snow-covered forest for green to cast Wild Growth on the forest.
I might have to ask you a lot what you have on your board because where I'm sitting, there's just a glare all over all
Right
of
now,
your
it's
cards. Yeah.
just Mana Dorks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Later in the game, I might need that refresher of what you got there.
You got it, for sure. Pass.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Saddest enchantment ever.
It still draws you a card, so.
Yeah, but still sad. I'll throw down a Mana Bloom for X equals 1. Comes on with 1 charge counter. I can remove 1 charge counter per turn to add a mana of any color. And I'll gain a life and draw a card from Sithis since I cast an enchantment. I'll remove it for a green mana. I'm going to play the saddest carpet of flowers ever. Gain a life and draw a card. Because there are no islands, and it sees islands and produces mana. I'm going to play a forest as my land for turn. Trevor, I'm going to attack you with my commander
Okay.
for 1 commander damage. And then I'll say go.
All right. Tap upkeep. Do some studying over here from the library.
Owen, may I read Mana Bloom, please?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, at the beginning of my upkeep, it'll return to my hand, because it's got 0 charge counters on it. Forgot to mention.
I think I'm just gonna stay with just this 1 card.
That's a super useful card in that deck.
Oh, yeah,
Unbelievably good.
it's quite nice.
Yeah. I'm considering blowing it up.
Really? Wow.
I wouldn't
Play
be
this
opposed to
Death
it.
Cap Glade. It comes in untapped since I do control 2 other lands.
I mean, fair enough.
Tap these 2 for Arcane Signets. Tap this and this Arcane Signet to play a Rampant Growth.
Nice.
Ramp.
After that search, it is turn.
Just can't get rid of this glare.
I think it's those upper lights. If you turn off the...
That's just like super dark.
And then I guess turn on that one?
It's better.
Somewhat.
I can actually see what the Birds of Paradise is now.
Yeah.
Lighting is always the worst part of every.
It has to always be, like, indirect. And
This is why they have like 50, like at the end of movies, like credits, like 50 people for lighting.
Right.
It's like
it's like,
lighting director, assistant to lighting director, assistant to assistant to lighting director.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lighting director, protege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lighting director in training. Lighting master.
Lighting foreman.
Light.
So you
Light
two have
guy.
played against this deck more than I have.
Yeah, it goes hard.
Which is the better target right now, do you think? The Sithis or the Mana Bloom?
The Mana Bloom, since you'll be able to keep getting it back and casting it and back and casting it.
Yeah. Sithis is usually a good target, but Mana Bloom is. I've never seen Mana Bloom is really good in that deck.
Yeah, he had a point you can just do it for like X for 0 and just have it like
Okay.
recur it back and back.
So we're going to play a Reclamation Sage.
Fair enough.
And the enters the battlefield trigger is going to target the Mana Bloom.
Alright. Pass priority.
Yeah, I have no priority, no actions.
No action.
Goes graveyard. Wing.
And then I will play a Lotus Field and sacrifice my Dryad Arbor and my Snow-Covered Forest.
Wow.
I like it.
You could have got rid of that strip line.
I need it for reasons.
If someone were to get rid of the strip mine right now, they would just lose, right?
League rules.
Highly context. It would.
Because
The person would need to. Well, I'm not going to say it because you know what? If it could be relevant.
yeah.
Pass the turn.
It's a really tricky. It's a really.
Right.
You're walking on
'Cause
thin ice
there's
trying to
only
destroy that land.
2 lands.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking on really
I think
thin
I would
ice.
lose, yeah. I need to
Draw.
wait for Trevor to play another land.
I'll cast Reflecting Pool, or play, not cast, it's a land.
Right.
Play Reflecting Pool. I'll tap the Birds of Paradise to cast Mystic Remora.
Mm.
And I will swing 1 at you, Owen.
Oh, in response to the Mystic Remora cast, I'm going to play a Worldly Tutor.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I'll go search for an Eidolon of Blossoms, I think. But I have no blocks.
No blocks for that.
So I will be taking the one there.
And then I will pass turn once your spell resolves there.
Mm. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's interesting.
It's all interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I do need the card draw.
I disagree, you have Sithis.
So I will be finding Eidolon.
Yeah?
When it or another enchantment ETB is under my control, I get to draw a card.
Oh, it or another. I like it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of card draw.
Blast.
I need it.
Here I thought that I.
Any splits?
Well, that was a really good choice for that mana boom.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I would have just kept coming back.
Yeah.
Goes on
I
top.
would have just fed the engine.
And then I'll go to my turn.
Yep.
Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Yeah.
What's that 1 for? Out of
Commander
curiosity?
That's commander
okay.
damage.
That makes
I'll
sense.
play a basic plains. Tap 4 mana. And play the Eidolon. So on cast, I'll get to draw a card because it's an enchantment. Then when it enters the battlefield, I'll draw a card.
Double draw.
You gain life.
Oh, right. And I do gain a life from Sithis. And Matthew, I'm going to attack you with my commander for 1 damage.
Sounds good.
And then I will pass.
Untap.
Glad to see you have more mana than the last game we played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was rough last game.
And more card draw, too.
Tap up, keep draw. Sylvan Library trigger. 1, 2, 3. I know it's boring. Just keeping 1 out of
Hey,
it.
it's fair.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I don't like my options there.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can take 1 so you have more options next turn.
I guess I can
Or
keep track of
I
commander
could just cut off
damage.
his reach.
Because I should.
I like it. Would you like to pay 4 mana?
I cannot pay for him.
Alright, my Mystic Remora gets to draw a card.
Nice. One on Matthew, one on Trevor for commander.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm supposed to, I guess.
Do you have a black one of those?
I do not.
Oh. Because I was going to say, you should use the black one
that
for
swamp
Matthew
is the one going
and the blue
to,
one for Xavier.
to field,
And the green one for
and
me.
this swamp is the one that's going to my hand.
Hey, Fern.
Ah!
Is what it is.
Player 1, player 2, and then player 3, if it gets to that.
Sithis usually doesn't win with commander damage, so I'm
Yeah.
not too worried about it.
Yeah.
Has it ever?
No.
Yeah.
It could matter.
It could. But
It's good to keep track.
it
It
is.
could matter.
Reaching for Kodama.
Alright, what comes to my hand? And I don't have nothing else, so go for it.
Okay. Draw?
Yeah, that pod we were in that last that sucked, man. It's
You
like
had like, and then your Soul Ring got blown up.
Yeah.
And
Oh no.
you had like
Yeah.
4 mana at most, I think.
at
I
the
will
end,
play
think I
with
had
Ghost
4
Quarter.
mana, Yeah,
Mhm.
it was rough.
So getting rid of the strip mine won't really do much.
Yay.
And then I will attempt to cast my commander, Titania, Protector of Argoth.
Can I read it?
Sure.
I have no responses.
Enters turn, land card, graveyard, battlefield. One of you controls put in graveyard, battlefield. Oh, she's cool.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Pass priority.
No, actually.
When she enters the battlefield, I will return my snow-covered forest from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Nice.
And then we will go to combat.
You got the Gaia's Cradle in there?
I am not made of money.
That's fair. That's the only thing that's stopping me from Titania.
But that wasn't a yes or no either.
That's true.
Reclamation Sage is going to attack Owen.
I'll declare no blocks.
Alright, you take 2 damage.
Okay.
And he's back to starting life total. We can breathe again.
Blast.
Keeping it in check.
Alright, pass the turn.
Alright, on tap.
Do you mind if I read Ghost Quarter there?
Upkeep trigger, I will pay 1 for the Mystic
Sacrifice it,
Remora.
destroy target
Draw.
land. Cool.
Yeah, it's catch and release, buddy. So you caught. You need to release now.
I'll play Yabimaya Cradle of Growth for land for turn.
Nice.
All lands are forests. You got. Everybody needs that.
Yeah.
Everybody has green in their deck. Except mono green probably doesn't need it too much.
He's
I
got a
run-
lot of colorless sources.
Yeah, I do run that land in this deck.
But hey, if forest matters, you have 4 of them.
I'll tap this forest and add an additional green because of wild growth. Tap Birds of Paradise for blue to cast Uro.
Hurrah.
And so when he ETBs, I sacrifice unless it escapes. I gain 3 life, draw a card, and then I put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. So 3 life, draw. I will put Wasteland from my hand onto the battlefield.
Nice.
There's a lot of land hate out here.
Oh yeah. They know.
They're scared of your land.
We are scared of his land. Then he dies. I'll have him go back to the man zone. Let me grab a dice so we can keep track in terms of casting. Once.
Xavier, you should be at 43, right?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. With that, I will pass turn because there's no point in swinging with my line of worlds at this moment.
What's that? Upkeep. Draw for turn. Well, might as well get it out of the way, I guess. Unfortunately.
That sounds very scary.
Lame. Go for a Destiny Spinner. Creature and enchantment spells I control can't be countered.
Nice.
Pay 3 and a green. Lands become creatures, where X is number of enchantments I control, power, toughness. Then I'll draw 2 cards, gain a life.
Where's my Narset at?
Right.
Oh, God.
Play the Sarah's Sanctum, which will get blown up immediately.
You can still tap it. So.
Yeah. Add 1, 2, 3, 4 white mana. Play Healy God, Old Heliod. Indestructible Devotion white less than 5, using a creature. I can pay 2 white to put a cleric enchantment creature on the battlefield. And
I don't think that triggers Mr. Gamora, right?
Nope, because it's a creature on the stack.
Yeah, but it's not a creature on the battlefield.
Right. I'll draw 2 cards and gain a life. Pay 1. I'll save it of Life's Bounty. It's a 1/1 lifelinker. I can pay generic to crack it. Target creature or enchantment I control gains protection from the color of my choice until end of turn. I'll gain a life and draw 2 cards.
You understand the deck now?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's what I do, I guess.
with stuff and things.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna pass turn and move to discard. So I'll discard these 2 cards. And one more. Guess this land. And I'm gonna be good there.
All good?
All good.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Sylvan Library.
Yeah.
I'm sure you run that one in there, right? That's impressive. Probably because you don't need it, right?
I just can't afford it right now.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Or else,
But you have
yes, it would
the
go in.
the Sarah's Sanctum though, but you can't afford all of it.
Well, I traded for it.
Oh,
Mm.
that makes sense then.
But no, it'll get blown up. Sad.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna stay.
Yeah.
It's
And it's not
Might
worth
keep
like
one
recurring it very much. So it did its job.
it did its job. 4 mana off
Yeah.
a land.
Great. I'm not too sad about
Play
it.
Command Tower.
But it is more than half my mana base.
Yeah,
So
currently.
I don't know if blowing it up would make you lose or not.
I'm not gonna.
But I don't know how the rule's written.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Nature's Lore.
Basically,
Bella gross.
if either of us blow it up and you don't play a land next turn, we lose
Really?
because you have to have
2 turns.
Oh, it's 2 turns now.
It's 2 turns.
Okay.
It's that's what it says on the poster.
Cool.
For 5. You have to have more than 5 basically, and you're at 5 right now.
Gotcha.
5 or more
That might be worth it.
to not be playing lands.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy.
I think I want to shock it
Oh, did you play Nature's Lore?
in. Yes.
Did you want to pay for Mystic Remora?
No.
Thank you. I really need something.
Nice.
I need to draw something so I can do something.
I need to get stuff
I need-
other than ramp.
Same.
Fair.
That's where I'm at right now.
You're thinning out your deck, getting the lands out, increasing probability.
I have nothing in my hand that does anything against this right now. So I need cards.
Thanks. I think I'm then gonna cast my commander.
Hi, Beladros.
Hi, Bellatrix.
Hello,
Hi,
Belladros.
Belladros.
Bella gross.
No, Bella, awesome.
I am not gonna untap, so pass turn.
All right.
Keep. I'll put pest into play.
I pass.
Hi, pest.
Oh, geez, what's on your mind?
I'm going to sacrifice my Ghost Quarter to destroy the Sarah's Sanctum.
No effects?
Okay? You may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle.
It's around.
Nice.
Nice. And you create a
Untapped?
5/3, right?
Yes, I do. Whenever a land is put into a graveyard from the a land I control specifically is put into a graveyard from the battlefield,
You make an elemental boy.
I make an elemental boy.
Titania would be so much better if it was whenever a land.
So I guess I want to play this. But yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, grab a planes because all of them are forests.
And slash or forest planes.
Yeah. So if you didn't grab a planes, I'd call you out on that and be like, that's a dumb choice.
Ooh.
But you're not dumb, so I
Oh,
didn't have
thank
to.
you. I appreciate it.
I got you, my man.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Terramorphic Expanse as my land for the turn. Sacrifice it.
Trevor's going off.
He's doing stuff and things. Get him.
Titania's
Yeah.
cool, especially with Zurin Orb.
Mm.
Do you remember that interaction, Matthew?
I sure do.
Wait, did you do Zurin Orb against him?
I brought myself down to 0 lands in play.
Yep. That's how I would build it. Zurin Orb, but I would want to get Gaia's Cradle to
Any
make
splits?
it worth it. Because then you can tap the Gaia's Cradle for all of the beasts that you got.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, man. There's that winning card you need.
Thank you.
It's basically, if it's in the top half, he'll draw it.
No.
Do you run the runes in there?
Mm-mm.
That'd be funny. Aren't they artifacts though? Or are they enchantments?
The like,
The rune,
I think they're enchantments, right?
that'd be kind of cool actually. Because it gives you protection from a certain color.
Right.
And you run all 5 just for fun. Probably not in the league, that's pretty inconsistent.
Right. The circles of protection.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Those would be fun.
I can't remember if they're artifacts or enchantments though.
Mm.
The runes?
Yeah.
Pretty sure those are enchantments. The ones from Kaldheim?
Oh no, the circle protections. Is what
Oh,
we're
the Circle of Protections. Those
Oh yeah,
should
those
be
are
enchantments
those
as
are
well.
enchantments.
those would be funny if like you're not playing a league.
Yeah.
It's kind of inconsistent in a
Right.
tournament.
Just run like actual Cheerios.
Yeah.
Only 1 drops. That'd be
And,
fun.
yeah, I think... Actually, I'm going to tap the Lotus Field and play a Springbloom Druid.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's he do?
When he enters the battlefield, I can sacrifice a land. If I do, I search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
Nice. Just sack that strip mine.
Springbloom Druid resolves,
Yep.
Yep. No effects.
sacrificing the forest.
I have no blue, so
Fair.
We will get a forest and a snow-covered forest, and since the land hit the graveyard, I get another elemental token.
Mm.
Blockers!
Blockers. Trademark.
Do nothing against Matthew's Flyer.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'm not big on combat damage in this deck.
Yeah, I know.
This is true.
I can be, but that's not my goal.
Mm.
And then I think I will... pass the turn after that.
I could move my cards to the right, I guess.
untap, upkeep. I have to decide if I want to pay 2 for this.
I'll create that.
No matter
Great.
where we
Let me think about this real quick.
There's a glare somewhere on there, so
Mm.
it's all good.
Roll with.
I'm trying to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'll pay 2 by tapping this.
Nice.
And draw for turn.
It stays.
It endures.
I'll play forest for turn.
Makes no sense.
That's quite the forest.
Yeah, it's the full text forest. 7 mana.
I want to see a deck with all of those in it.
Mm.
The only basics are the
They're
full
expensive.
text.
They're expensive.
But
One of my decks, the one that I took apart for this, had them all because it only had 4 basics, and I only have 4 of these.
How much are those?
They're about $10 to $10 to $15
Wow.
a piece.
who would have
Holy
thought
moly.
that not putting art on a card would make its value
Well,
go
it's
up?
because
I
it's
know,
secret
right?
layer, and nobody really wanted to buy it
Uh,
until now.
So
when
they're
they
just
see it.
rare.
Go ahead and read it like while I play my turn. It's so
Yeah, sure.
funny.
I'm like shaking though. Okay, stabilized.
Stabilize.
I think I'm the only one that's not shaking over here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it just has all of the actual land.
Mm.
Blue. I'll leave the wasteland untapped, I guess. So
That makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to cast my commander.
Hero.
Gain
Oh.
3. Draw a card. Put a land from my hand on the battlefield. I really needed a land.
Oh.
Pass.
Mm. Okay. I'll untap. Go to my upkeep.
During your upkeep, I'll create that stone.
Nice. And then draw for the turn. I'll start off with a Sanctum Weaver. It taps to add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of enchantments I control. I will draw 2 cards and gain a life. So 1 and 2. Yep. I'm gonna play a forest as my land for turn. The fish is so annoying.
I need cards,
Uh,
please.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have in your hand, Xavier?
I have 6 very useless cards.
Ooh.
For this board state.
I don't think it's worth it. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Play Blind Obedience, not paying for fishy.
Thank you so much.
It's got Extort on it, artifacts and creatures your opponents control, enter the battlefield tapped. And then I will gain a life and draw 2 cards. Cast. Draw.
No, it's 7.
Draw.
Okay.
And he has a
Too
lot.
many.
Yeah.
It's fine. Healy God is 4 out of 5, so not online quite yet. But my guys do have vigilance, but I don't feel like attacking anyone. You're getting a little up there. Gonna go to my combat step.
Well, you're gonna
Um,
swing at me? That seems awfully mean.
Yeah, for sure.
It's okay,
Zaire,
my guys got me.
I'm gonna go for the Destiny Spinner and the Eidolon Blossoms at you for 4 damage.
I'm not gonna block.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go to my end step. Discarding. I need to do 2 cards, so I guess these 2 will work. Enchantment and a land.
Alright.
Hmm.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll put a pest in the play editors. It's tapped. I'll study up at the library here.
At least it's not the one that gives him life whenever a creature enters.
Yeah,
That would be
that'd be so nice right now.
really bad.
Deciding if I want to keep extra or just keep 1, so just give me a sec here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that works.
Kind of.
It's too dark. Well, I want to be able to see either Owen's or Xavier's
no.
board from over here.
No matter what, we're either catching a glare or it's too dark.
Lighting will take a while to figure out.
It's taking forever.
Especially since there's different types of card sleeves that have like different reflectance.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Hard choice.
Because like, are you guys using Dragon Shields?
I'm using
Yeah.
Dragon Shield Mat, which are the worst.
I'm using Katanas, and mine,
Yeah, they seem pretty good.
except for my commander.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Is your commander in a katana?
Yep,
No.
they're all in Katanas.
Mm-hmm.
I basically only buy Katanas.
Mm.
They shuffle so much better.
I think I'll keep an extra one.
Taking 4.
I like it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This turn's the turn. I think.
Swamp.
That is also a forest.
It's a bayou.
Yeah, you just got a free
let's
buy.
go.
Man, got
Savannah.
this cheap bayou over here, man. It's awesome.
I love you, Ave Maya.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make them non-basic? No, because that's
they're
just
still
a type.
basic.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh, could you imagine?
that would be awesome. Destroy all non-basic lands. Ha 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 ha.
Everything gone.
Right.
What do you need, my friend?
You get your fish, a dork,
And a dork.
and lands, and an enchanted land.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
I'm-
just
I'm
get
falling.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm falling behind here. I didn't get blue early game.
Yeah,
Still haven't got blue.
You got 7 creatures.
Other than my
That's why I
bird.
want you to
6
draw
creatures.
cards.
That's why I want to draw a blue,
Yeah.
so I can play anything in my hand.
Right.
It's okay. I drew a ramp spell, so I should be able to get blue now.
Mm.
So
I'm excited. Yes.
Trevor will be excited too because it's a fun ramp spell.
What does your guy do at the very end?
I can pay generic, sacrifice him, target creature or enchantment I control gains protection from the color of my choice until end of turn.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
good.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty nice.
Just creature or permanent.
Creature or enchantment.
Oh,
You
Can't
have
protect his lands.
One land open.
Right. I have 2 lands open.
2
A
lands.
plains and a canopy vista.
I think I'm going to tap this. Play a pest infestation where X equals 4. Destroy 4 target artifacts and or enchantments. And I'll
Wow.
create
Would you like-
twice X pests.
would you like to pay for my Ristic Memorial?
No.
Okay, I will draw a card.
So, needless to say, I'm going to be targeting your ward with this stuff here.
Oh,
Yeah.
not the fishy. The fishy's not gonna stay next turn. I'm not gonna pay the mana probably.
Keyword probably.
Well, either way, he's got to dump mana into it, so it's less he has to use, the less he has to use for playing spells. So
I guess fair enough.
yeah. So I think my 4 targets, Owen, will be the Destiny Spinner,
Mm-hmm.
Eidolon of Blossoms,
Mm-hmm.
the Sanctum Weaver,
Mm-hmm.
and let's go with your commander.
Okay. In response to the targets, their priority.
I passed priority.
Okay. I'll pay generic mana. I'm going to sacrifice my Alcia, targeting the Sanctum Weaver. Uses protection from green. So it'll stay, and then as the spell resolves, I'll sit this in the command zone.
Cool. I'll create.
Is it destroy or exile?
Destroy.
It's destroy.
Okay.
I'll create 8 pests that come in tapped.
Right.
So I have one that's tapped already, so this dice represents all those dudes.
And those are the one they still have the if they die.
If they
gain
die,
life.
I gain a
Nice.
life.
Mhm.
Correct.
It's a low life.
I think I'm going to move to combat now. And Owen, I'm going to attack you with.
This isn't a creature right now,
That's correct.
so he only has 1 blocker.
And it's a 0/2.
I'm going to attack you with 3 pests on my commander.
Commander's 4 in the air.
Yes.
I'm going to block one of the pests with my Sanctum Weaver.
Sounds good.
Okay. And then I'll take 6 damage,
6.
4 of it being commander. Okay.
I think I'm going to pass turn.
Wing.
Okay.
I've been neutered,
Untap.
I guess.
Draw.
During your upkeep, I'm going to create a tapped pest.
Nice. But fair enough.
I'm sure you're just going to recur all of it, man.
No.
How'd you know?
Yeah, really hoping you've got a crop rotation in hand, Matthew.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I am going to cast Kodama's Reach.
Would you like to pay 4 for Mystic Aurora?
I would, but I'm not going to.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Still no blue mana yet.
Damn.
I'm also afraid of getting an island though, because then Carpet of Flowers is online.
It's 1 extra minute.
Play a forest for my turn.
When most of your deck is 1 mana.
Yeah.
We will go to combat.
Mm.
Let's rumble at Owen for 20.
Oof.
Wow. I declare no blocks.
Okay.
Okay. Damage goes through.
Yep.
I'll be down to 19.
5 commander damage.
Yes.
My graveyard's empty.
Is there a way to do that on here?
Yeah.
There should be.
So pull down, click counters. You can choose.
Trevor will be the green. So 5.
5 commander
And then
damage.
I've got Foreman Matthew, who is
It's just your little box.
You see that
Oh,
little
a little
gray
slice.
line? There you go. Yeah.
Matthew Ely. Black.
And I'm not gonna be doing commander damage to you for a little bit at least,
Fair
because my
enough.
guy dies as soon as he hits the battlefield, and I have nothing in graveyard.
Mm.
Yeah.
That will be my turn.
Untap.
I will create a pest during your upkeep.
Mystic Remore is gonna go. Bye bye. And I'll draw for turn. Oh my gosh! Yes, I drew an island. Full text island.
Nice.
Island for turn.
You'll love to see it.
You love to see it.
Your bird untaps.
Thank you. Ten mana available. Only 2 blue.
Mm.
Do you have like any big scary creatures in your deck that can deal with this, Matthew or Trevor?
I definitely have things in my deck that can deal with some of this stuff.
Like a Bane of Progress?
That would not be my primary search target at the moment, but there is one in this deck.
There is one in the deck.
Well, if we're sharing progress stories, I have one as well.
Yeah, the Bane
Me
of
too.
Progress. You run Bane of Progress?
No.
Oh, I'm like, that's really weird.
Yeah, man. That's his win con. This super banner progress.
Yeah.
It's going to attack you with a 50-50.
It's hilarious. Alright, 1,
This one.
2, 3.
This one.
I have 3 blue because of Reflecting Pool now. Maybe I'll rethink this.
Hmm.
3 blue is a lot better than 2. Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll actually go like 8. To cast Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger.
Oh, you jerk. And he will enter tapped because of blind
Yep,
obedience.
fair enough.
That's the one for like tapping lands and stuff, right?
Yeah, if you tap your lands, they don't tap on your next untap step, and my lands tap for double.
Yeah.
In response to the Vorinclex, I'm going to pay 3 and cast a Harrow, sacrificing my snow-covered forest as an additional cost,
Creating a beast.
which enters tapped. I will
And
put
that should slow him down a little bit.
a
Fair enough.
snow-covered forest and a forest into play.
Pass turn. I have to discard for turn.
Mm.
I will be discarding Tempt with Discovery.
Mm.
That's it.
That was the spicy weed.
Yeah, that was the spicy round.
Untap. Upkeep.
During your upkeep, I'll create a pest.
Drop a turn. At the beginning of my main phase, I'll make a white mana because
Island.
yeah, X controls an island. I'll use that white mana and 3 other mana and attempt to cast Replenish.
Yep, that was what I was afraid of.
And it will return all enchantment cards from my graveyard to play if it resolves.
Should I counter that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Will you swing at me next turn?
No.
Alright, cool.
Please don't counter it.
Blue, blue.
No, can't
Cast
do it.
counter spell.
Aw, oh well. That's unfortunate. Dang it.
That would have been too much, man.
I'll tap my Sanctum Weaver for X equals 4. Can add 2 more mana. I guess I'll choose white mana. And I'll open the vaults. Each player returns all artifact and enchantment cards from all graveyards to the battlefield under their owner's control.
I got nothing. Just instant source. This source is
Owen, what's in your graveyard?
We've got a Destiny Spinner, a Eidolon of Blossoms, a Alseid of Life's Bounty, a Enchantress's Presence, and a Mana Bloom.
What's the Enchantress's Presence read?
It reads, whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. Oracle text.
Gotcha.
But these all have Vorn Clicks, Epics.
They've all been cluxed.
Yeah, they've all been closed.
Well, I guess that gives us like one turn of him not doing anything
Yeah.
to blow up everything.
Mhm.
Hopefully you could draw your Bane of Progress.
I'd like to draw something, man.
I mean, my life total will probably go to 0 before that happens.
Oh yeah, because he's got like 50.
Yeah. Lots of time-ish. So does Open the Vault resolve?
Oh yeah, I can.
Okay.
And I'll get my Mr. Cremore back.
Nice. Then when Eidolon of Blossom sees my 5 enchantments enter the battlefield, I will draw 5 cards.
Nice. And you draw a card from him, right? Or is that just on cast?
He sees these 5 enter the battlefield.
Doesn't
So
he
it's
get-
including
himself.
himself.
Oh,
So
I thought you were,
3.
I thought that was part of it since you
Cool.
stacked it like that. That's my bad.
No, you're good. Well,
And
that
then-
sucks.
Does this go to your hand because it has 0 now?
At my upkeep,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
return to my hand.
That'd be crazy if it just bounced.
That
back.
would be so gross.
Actually, it'd be banned probably or never printed.
Definitely.
Now that I think about it.
I'll throw down to Forest as my land for turn. And I'll be very, very scared. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die, but oh well.
You got
Alright.
blockers on blockers now.
Yeah. Out of win cons though, I think. Oh well.
And his lands don't untap.
Right.
Next turn. Yeah.
These 5 of them. So I'm pretty screwed. If I'm gonna be honest here.
The best play for me right now is to cast Uro on my turn.
Yeah.
See if I can draw anything.
I guess I'll go to my end step, discarding 1, 2, and 3 cards because you're too high CMC. Yep, passing my turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Make a pass. I'm just gonna turn this to 15. That's the one tap guy.
That's a lot of pests.
Yeah, if only I could do something with them. You'd study up. See how smart these pests can be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Xavier's looking pretty spicy over there. Double mana. And,
If I could draw something, I'll probably cast Uro twice.
wow. For the point.
So most of this is just ramp in my hand at this point.
Okay.
So,
I believe you.
and then one card
Mm.
that I can do things with.
What do you got in your graveyard, Joe?
Edge of Autumn, Dryad Arbor, Ghost Quarter, Terramorphic Expanse, 2 different forests, one of them snow-covered, Kodama's Reach, and Harrow.
You got a counter spell and
Attempt discovery.
get a bunch of stuff, huh?
I've got lands and sorceries in here.
Lands and sorceries.
All my enchantments are out of my graveyard now.
And basically all your enchantments.
All my enchantment
Yeah,
recursion
yeah.
too. Yeah. It's in my graveyard. Which,
You only had 2?
Yep, only had 2. I took out Hall of Heliod's,
Oh, okay.
which was probably smart.
It would just get blown up, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the enchantment guy wants his enchantment stuff back? No.
Nope.
So what I've got is what I've got, you know?
Don't even need to look at my hand anymore because it's like
It's-
pathetic.
I'm just gonna take one card here.
Okay.
Play a forest. It's not so dark over here now.
Mm.
Actually, a real forest over here.
We got a little green.
I thought you were actually talking about the lighting and like
Oh.
change.
But all your things were already forests.
Yeah, they are forests.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
You have so many bayous over there.
It's a real
Yeah.
forest now.
It's
Mhm.
double forest.
He's got a lot of double forests.
Mm.
No, I don't have double for it. Oh, right, in that case.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about doubling because of the Vorinclex.
Oh,
Nope,
no.
that is not having
It's
that
like,
effect
yeah.
on my mana.
It's just a forest now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the point really doesn't matter in this game if I don't win, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You have the most points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm second most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only had the most points because you had to drop 5s and 6s.
Let's tap that guy. My newfound forest.
Yeah.
And let's go with this command tower. I'm gonna cast a blood pack on myself.
Target player draws 2 cards, loses 2 life.
Would you like to play 4 for Mystic Remora?
No.
I will draw. Maybe it's something I can use.
I hope so.
It's something I can use, but
Mm.
I'll take it.
Okay.
It isn't no Jin Cataxis. Would be really nice right now.
The new guy?
Or the old one.
Or the old one? Yeah.
I'll probably still end up casting my Commander Plus because I just need card draw at this point.
Fair.
Thanks for bringing back my Mystic, though.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I need at least one friend.
I couldn't do much damage to you if I tried. With my Bird's Paradise over here, swing for
'Cause
0.
Quite justifiably being.
I'm gonna
kicked
move
up
to
on.
combat here.
I haven't done anything.
You
Oh, except
countered my
counter.
replenish.
Yeah, but then you had another one, so it didn't matter.
It mattered in my heart.
It took away my counterspell from them now,
Yeah.
in case they try to like torment me.
Right.
I'm gone.
Right.
I don't have Torment in this deck.
Well,
Because you're mono green.
he might though.
Yeah.
I'm so used to losing the torment against you.
Yeah. The Trevor class.
I think every time I've lost to Trevor, it's been to torment.
Same.
He's really good with his torment,
Yeah. It's well timed.
Mhm.
It's well executed.
and it's always for
He's got
15 or
stuff to back
16
it
or
up.
17.
Yeah.
Do love me a Torment of Hailfire sometimes.
I don't even own one.
Torment of Hailfire, man. Alright, so I think that 10 pass are going to swing at Xavier, and Beladros is going to swing at Owen here.
Okay.
You know how many blockers I have? 0. I'll be taking 10.
Ouch. I declare no blocks as well. And then I'll be down to 15 life. And then 8 commander damage for Matthew.
See, 1 commander damage is gonna change the game.
Probably not. So this is, I think, forever in the command zone. Unless these get blown up somehow.
Yeah, you don't really need her anymore, do you?
I think I'm going to overwrite my Sylvan Library with the Necropotence.
Whoa.
Do you want to pay for Mystic Remora?
No.
Draw.
Nice necropotence.
Thanks, man.
Is that the one where you like pay life to draw cards?
Yeah.
Pay like at the end of your turn. You draw.
Okay.
It's quite good.
And you also skip your draw step, which that's why you said overwrite. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
I think I'm going to pay 3 life into the Necropotence. Exile 3 cards.
Are they except face down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never actually used Necropotence.
Mm.
Usually I play Simic and Teamer, so.
Next turn, so I'll put these into my hand.
All right.
And that puts me to 7 cards.
On your end step, I'm going to strip mine Xavier's Island.
That's fair enough.
So rude.
When that happens, I get an elemental. Untap my stuff. Draw for turn. Okay, that changes things.
Uh-oh.
irritatingly, I did say that I wouldn't attack Xavier.
Yeah, you don't want to go back on that.
Do you just win because you drew Hoof?
No.
Hoof is so good.
Hoof is so good.
Adventure's tapped though, so he wouldn't be able to swing with Hoof.
Mm.
It's kind of funny.
Mm.
He'd be able to swing with everything else though.
I don't have any points yet, so I can't go negative, and this is a huge waste of...
Aw. Poor Trevor. I'm wondering what it could be, even.
I might just Pact of Negation it if I have to.
Okay.
I do have 2 blues still, so.
Mm.
From the birds.
How?
Oh, Reflecting Pool doesn't. Shoot, never mind, I can't Pact unless I want to lose.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't pact.
It might be a great way to lose, though. Save you guys' life.
Mm.
Go out swinging.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to cast Triumph of the Hordes.
Nice.
This is for you, Striker, if you're still watching.
Any effects to Triumph?
No, I'm not going to.
Pass priority?
Because that wouldn't save
You do
anybody's
get a
life.
Mystic Remora trigger.
Oh, yeah, would you like to pay for?
No.
I will draw.
I'm unexpectedly happy about this.
A Triumph?
Yeah.
I'm unexpectedly, well, I'm actually expectingly confused.
Oh, never mind. I'm not happy.
Resolves, then?
Does it? Yeah. +1/+1 trample infect.
Oh, nice.
So we're about that.
Can't swing at me, or he'll lose.
Yeah.
And strangely enough, I don't think I want to swing at Matthew.
Oh.
Even though he's got the Necropotence.
I'm very low health though.
Well, you only need 10. He's got infect on everything right now.
No, I mean with necropotence.
Oh, yeah. So you can,
I can't draw cards. I have to pay life to draw cards. So
unless all your pests die,
Yeah, like...
then you have health.
Everything at Owen.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. How many blockers you got, my friend?
I've only got 6 worth of toughness, and he's got 30 worth of power.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have to.
I shouldn't have even played for Triumph, honestly.
They don't have trample though.
They do from Triumph.
Trample the oh yeah, it
Triumph of the
does.
Hordes gives trample.
I forgot about that.
Cowardice. I should have attacked Matthew, too.
I mean, the board state hasn't changed. You can still take back.
No. It's the only way I'm going to learn.
Can we make a deal?
I respect that. Make a deal.
Yeah.
I can't do anything here. I'm manaless.
Well, I guess everyone would have to consent to
To what?
changing attackers.
Oh.
Do I have a land that makes 2 mana? No.
The board state hasn't changed, so I'm fine with changing attackers, but it sounds like he's manning up for
Pretty
his
set
choice.
on it.
Yeah.
I guess I might as well crop rotation my forest away.
Would you like to pay for Mystic?
I will not.
Alright.
See if I can find a land that can make me 2, which I don't think there are any. But might as well search.
Too bad crop rotation you can't grab from the graveyard.
That would be so nice. Dude, if I could crop rotation in my Sarah Sanctum, I'd be so happy right now. No, bounce line's undertapped. Everything's a forest.
Oh, you're trying to make enough mana to turn everything, all your lands into creatures?
No.
I think he's trying to get enough mana to Teferi's protection.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything. So here's an Ord Ground Farmland.
Yeah. Temple of Silence.
Temple of the False God.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Temple-
don't have that one. Maybe that's worth running. For this scenario.
Yeah, in this
Yeah.
scenario it is.
That would have been so good.
Or Overgrown, or what's the one? The Tomb, where you tap for 2, take 2.
Ancient Tomb.
Ancient Tomb. That one's kind of pricey though.
It's like $45.
I guess I'll give Xavier as much draw as possible. Because I want you to win.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So,
I don't think I can, but
I will not pay for Mystic Remora. I'm going to Source of Plowshare as your commander, Trevor.
Works for me.
And then I will not pay for Mystic Remora, and I'm going to cast an Angel's Grace. I can't lose the game this turn. My opponents can't win the game this turn. Until the end of my turn, damage that would reduce my life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. But I'll still lose to Infect on Xavier's
Yeah.
untap.
Uh-huh. And I gain 6 life off of the Source of
And I will
Plowshares.
declare blocks. Everything. Oops.
he wants me to win, but I can't do anything. The Beladros is too good.
It's just making pests, dude. I haven't really done anything.
Well, the flying. And the wide. I only have like 15 creatures in the
Yeah,
deck.
not enough. Just couldn't quite get there.
Well, at least you don't die this turn. That's pretty cool.
I couldn't even. Well, I have 4 power. I'm gonna kill one of your elementals,
Okay.
and
Oh,
then
'cause,
take 24 infect damage.
Yes.
All right.
Yep, and that is my turn. Move to Xavier's turn, and Owen dies to accumulated poison counters.
Yep.
That sucks.
Good game.
Good try.
Sorry, man.
Nicely done. No, that happens.
Infect usually does that
Oh yeah.
to every deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'll create an untapped pest.
I think I was dead no matter what. I had to have the 3rd mana.
No, yeah. State-based actions are checked before untap, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This was going away. Let's stick.
Mm-hmm.
And the poison is I did have it in my hand.
Oh.
Mm.
So if you had the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of those two lands,
If you didn't counter my replenish.
So basically, the triumph was necessary because otherwise, with the swords, you would have been able to block enough to survive.
Right.
I'll play a Snow-Covered Island for turn.
But then Xavier could kill you with the Vorinclex, I guess.
Right.
I probably wouldn't have killed him if he was being nice to me.
It's
Also,
in
that
my-
would
yeah.
be me tapping my creatures, and I kind of want blockers for a some 5/4s over there.
5/3s.
Oh, they're only 5/3s.
Uh-huh. And also, there are a horde of 1/1s over there.
That's fair.
I'll leave you guys to it, I guess.
You might as well stay.
Okay.
See what happens.
Try it out, man.
I'll just not kibitz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tap this for 2 blue. Tap this for 2 green. Tap the Llanowar for 1 green. Cast Uro for he's 7 now. Is it even worth it at that point? I don't think it's worth it at that point. So tap this for 3, 2 blue, 2 green, so that's 7 total. 2 green, that's 9. 2 green, that's 11. And Luna Worlds is 12. I'll cast Finale of Revelation for X equals 10.
Nice.
So I draw 10 cards. If X is 10 or more, instead I shuffle my graveyard into my library, then draw 10 cards, untap 5 lands, and have no maximum hand size risk. Okay. Responses?
Nope.
Alright. Shuffle these in, and then draw 10, and untap 5 lands. Exiling Finale. Sideways is exile.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be untapping this forest and then the other 4. Free finale of Revelation, basically. Just had to tap out Llanowar Elves. Kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cut me, Matthew.
Sure thing, man. There you go.
And I'll count these out for the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we'll cast Arrow again. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card and put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. I will be putting... Now I have lands to choose from. An island down. And then he will go to the command zone because there's no point putting him in the graveyard right now.
Okay.
I have 11 mana left. I will spend 5 to cast Bribery. So, have it like that. So, I search target opponent's library for a creature card and put it into play under my control. Then then they shuffle their library. I will choose your library.
Veil of Summer.
So I can't target you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you and permanents you control getting hexproof. I will tap this for blue to Swan Song the Veil of Summer.
All right. I get a 2/2. Have at it.
Let's see what he's got. This is why I was asking if you guys had Bane of Progresses, so I could grab one and blow up all the enchantments.
Gotcha.
But now I'm kind of worried about him pulling out a Craterhoof Behemoth and obliterating us. So
There is no Craterhoof Behemoth in that deck, as you will see.
nice.
You didn't put that sketch one in there?
Not yet.
Well, I don't have to worry about the Craterhoof Behemoth. I think I know what I'm going to grab. Avenger of Zendikar.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and shuffle that. I'll create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plants. Zero ones for blocking those pesky little elementals.
Till they get trampled again.
Quote unquote.
And pass turn.
Untap. Let's stay tap because of the Clux boy.
Right.
I'll create first. Let's just see.
At least I didn't have to deal with not untapping my lands.
This sick guy.
Very fair.
No draw step. Micro opponents. Need this forest.
Now I have cards.
Indeed. You love to see it.
I'd love to see
Yeah.
a quarter of my deck in my hand.
Right. Same.
Avenger of Zendikar is actually the win con in my deck, so I'll just take it from somebody else's.
Nice. There you go, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I get to go to the bathroom.
That's always a plus.
You got an incarnation technique?
What does that one do?
I don't even know what the hell that is, man. So
Yeah.
tell me about it.
At least I think it's Incarnation Technique. It's the one where you return a card from your graveyard to your hand, but you can demonstrate it so that you have somebody else copy that as well.
Oh, healing technique.
Oh, Healing Technique. What the hell was Incarnation Technique? I don't know. I'll figure it out
It's
later.
probably a red card, right?
Yeah. I do have healing technique in here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's got a lot of life on its pests.
I can't sacrifice him right now.
Phyrexian Altar. That'd be good to draw.
What creatures do you have in your graveyard? Is it still that Dryad Arbor?
Just the Dryad Arbor.
You have nothing?
Nope. I'm gonna do this if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
I think I'm gonna go to combat first here. Xavier, the team is coming at you. 17 pests and a 4/4 Beldros.
Blocking 2 of the pests and taking the rest. So what is that?
15.
Plus 4, so 19 total. So I'll go down to 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And you do heal too, I believe, from the pest dying.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast a Temporal Extortion. Any of you guys can pay half your life rounded up to stop me from taking an extra turn.
You want to do it?
Nope.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lost like almost all my life.
Oh my gosh. Whose turn?
It is. I think it's at the moment.
Yeah.
He just attacked you.
Yeah, and then he
I'm gonna tap these for 2. Let's go green and a black.
then he tried to take an extra turn unless I paid half my life, so I did.
Oh my gosh.
I'll pay 10 life
It's correct, I think.
and then tap my lands.
It's going mad.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use these guys. And 2 to play a Siphon Mind. You each discard a card, and I'll draw cards equal to that way.
I'll discard Cultivate.
I'll discard his use of Lost but Seeking.
I'll draw 2 cards. What is your gonna do?
Play 2 additional lanes each turn.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
I'm going to play a healing technique. Trevor, I'm going to show you how we do this.
Okay. I'm gonna return. I'm gonna return Triumph of the Hordes to my hand.
Oh.
I won't kill you with it on my next turn if.
I was hoping when I target you, then you got that, you won it.
Yeah. We never officially agreed to it, but as a gentleman's deal, like that would just be a dick move.
You gain life equal to its converting mana cost.
I go to 49.
And that will gain 8 because I targeted Temporal Extortion and Siphon Mind.
All right. Oh, I'll let you.
I won't pay half my life, so you get your extra turn, so you can try and kill the Triumph before it comes at us.
But I'm not going to kill him with it.
Yeah. I have to deal with the board afterwards.
You could at least make him lose half his life by taking an extra turn, so you don't kill him. This 49 is a pretty good amount of life here.
I'm going to Siphon Mind again.
Gross.
I will be discarding a Yavimaya Ghost.
Discard a Heroic Intervention.
I'll draw 2. I'm going to pay 4 life with Necropotence.
Mm-hmm.
And move 10 stuff. Now you have exactly 4 mana. Nice.
Mm-hmm. And you have a Pact of Negation in your hand, allegedly.
Allegedly. Guess we'll find out.
I'm going to move to end step. Put these in my hand now to discard to size.
Okay. And anything that you discard gets exiled, right?
Yes. So I got to discard 5 cards here.
Exiled from what?
The Necropotence.
Necropotence.
If you
Huh.
discard a card, it gets exiled instead.
Weird.
It is weird, but it's so you don't. It's not insanely broken. I mean,
Fair
it's
enough.
still pretty good, but it's not.
It like doesn't enable combos.
I think the exiled cards are face up though.
Yeah, I think he's
I
still
think he's just
disputing his
deciding.
discards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is my discard step. But just making sure I want to discard
Okay.
those ones. I don't want to reveal nothing here yet.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe Matthew can save my life and get an extra point.
I think Matthew probably views you as a bigger threat than me, because I have 1 card in hand and you have how many?
Enough.
Yeah.
And we know what the card in your hand is.
Yes.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good card.
Yeah.
And he's got exactly enough mana to play it.
Right.
Which is also pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny though, if I die, they still don't untap their lands on the next step.
I know.
That's pretty funny.
Because Forward Collect stays on the land, not the card.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like triggered a
So
bit,
it's just
yeah.
like 2 turns of no lands
Right,
really. I mean,
was like,
Trevor
to
would
keep the
have
current board
4.
state. Ooh, interesting.
I would have 5 mana technically.
Yeah, 5 mana.
And Matthew would have all of his mana because he can just pay with Bellatrix on
Yeah,
tap.
Lotus Field is like really good in our meta.
It's pretty good with her, right? Too.
All right. I think I chosen an opposition agent, Playcrafter, Reanimate, Attempt with Discovery, and Assassin's Trophy.
Those make sense,
Mhm.
especially the opposition agent.
All right,
Green's not really tutoring.
my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Create.
Draw.
Cast.
On the upkeep. Untapped.
Untapped.
Yeah.
All right, Xavier, show me what you got.
Tap this for 2 blue.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to play that counter spell? No, I don't want him to be drawing cards.
Wow.
But I want to be drawing cards. So yeah, I'll Arcane Denial it.
Okay.
Pretty nice.
Clonk you with a bird token.
2 in the air.
Yep.
Can't block it.
Pass the turn. Draw 2.
I do have some in-step things I want to do.
With what mana?
Wasteland.
Oh yeah, it's a green mana.
Yeah, it is green.
Oh.
Just got to figure out what I want to do here.
Wow.
Also, who needs mana when you can cast Force of Vigor by exiling Elvish Mystic, Necropotence, Arcane Signet? Actually, no. We'll get the Sylvan Library. Leave the Arcane.
Necropotence and Sylvan Library?
They're exiled or destroyed?
Exiled. Destroyed. Never mind. My bad. And for 2 mana, I do not have any other things to do. So
All right, your turn. Upkeep.
I will blow up. Actually, on your instep too, I will sack the Wasteland to destroy Lotus Field.
This is
Hexproof.
Oh, I forgot about that. That doesn't matter then. Upkeep.
Yep.
We both. You draw 1.
I draw 2.
You draw 1, he draws 2.
Yep.
And I'll create a pest.
We both technically draw 2 because I draw for turn 2.
Fair.
Now you have cards to do things with, Trevor. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Such a crucial turn.
I really want to be friends, me and you. You and I. For at least until we can get him lower so you can swoop in because...
Once again, I don't think I'm as much of a threat to him. I may have a high life total, but in his deck, that does not matter. What matters is that your Vorinclex is keeping his mana constrained.
How do you have 3 cards in hand?
There was an Arcane Denial on my
Yeah.
Triumph of the Hordes, so I drew 2 cards on Xavier's upkeep.
And he drew
Oh,
one for
you drew
turn.
for turn.
Yeah. I guess we'll start by playing a land here. Actually, let me count my mana before we do this. So this is 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 18, 19. Alright, I think we can afford to cast AZ for 6. I can play an additional land on each of my turns. Whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, I may draw a card. I will play Fabled Passage, triggering AZ and my Avenger. So I draw a card.
Here, let's do this.
8 and then +1/+1. I like it.
That makes sense.
I will sacrifice Fabled Passage. Search my library for a basic land.
Oh, it's so good.
Island. ETBs. All my lands get a +1/+1 counter. And I draw a card after I shuffle. cut. Wow, my hands are really sticky, obviously.
From the sweat.
Yeah. Draw a card off of AZ. Second land for turn, I'll play an island. AZ counters. Not really much I can do about all those pests. Unless me and him are friends in the end. Because how many pests do you have that can come at me next turn?
I have a total of 18 pests, but I won't attack you.
I won't swing anything at all if you won't attack me. And we can call it cool.
I won't attack you, you won't attack me. Okay.
Yeah, and if that's the deal, then I will just spend 3 to cast a Tireless Provisioner and Pester.
On your instep, tap this Arcane Signet for a green. I'm going to play a Corrupt Rotation. I'm going to sacrifice this force.
It's happening.
Let's search for a land.
The Cabal Coffers.
I don't think that's the one he's searching for.
I can't kibitz.
If he searches for something, it's still in step. It's my in step, so I can blow it up. So I'm not too worried. But I probably won't blow it up since we're pals now.
I'll turn it into the Sage who shelters all.
What does that one do? The uncounterable type thing. Can't be countered. Are you gonna kill me with this spell?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not, man.
You would need a 2-mana spell to kill me. So you would have 3 mana basically.
Would you like to cut?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep priority on my end stuff here so I can think.
That's cool, man.
Because you said you wouldn't attack me, which is cool, but if you can kill me some other way.
I don't think I can kill you, man.
I think we're cool. I'll trust you.
We'll enter tabs. Then, go to untap. Draw a card. Wow. Actually, just a draw.
Yeah.
Swamp here. How many creatures do you have, Trevor?
7.
You have 7 untapped creatures.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have 6 untapped creatures. I have 1 tapped creature.
The 2-2 bird.
Sorry, just give me a second.
Hey, no, take your time here.
It's just a lot going on. I'm going to tap this for a black and this for a black. I'm going to tap this, pay 2 life for a colorless.
Mm-hmm.
I want to spend 10 life.
I knew you could do that. I'm not too worried.
Oh, wow.
So I'm tap my lands here.
I said I would trust him.
Wow.
I said I would trust him.
Wow.
Yeah. If I didn't want him using double trails, I would have blown it out.
Fair enough. Huh.
I'm putting all my faith in this man right now.
Wow.
A lot of faith.
I was like, okay, self-control.
Yeah, I knew Bellatrix had that ability.
Okay.
But like if the what is it? The one card comes down, I have plenty of discards. That's my thoughts.
So I told you that you're probably fine, man. If I had you.
Okay.
Putting all my faith into it.
I'm gonna go cut proxies and watch from the other room.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to cast Razaketh Foul-Blooded.
Flying Trample, pay 2 life, sack a creature, search your library for a card, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. An instant speed tutor. What are you going to tutor for if you hit it?
Stuff.
I'm afraid you're sending out.
Stuff and things?
Yeah, I think we'll pack negation that one. So I have an upkeep trigger. I'm just gonna put this like this so I remember. He can tutor to kill to get anything he needs to kill me on. That's kind of scary.
Gonna slide my mat under your.
What?
Best of luck, gentlemen. Have a good game.
Later, man.
Tense game.
Thanks.
I mean, if you can get his Crater Hoof Behemoth out, we both die, which is funny. If he, oh wait, you don't have a Crater Hoof Behemoth. You just said that.
Yes. And the Sage you land. We're gonna mutilate everything.
Everything
1,
gets
2,
minus
3,
one.
4, 5, 6, 7. Everything's -7/-7. It's uncounterable.
Yep. Just seeing if I want to like sacrifice one of my own creatures or something like that. Probably not. I think it's a fair play here.
Yes.
And you gain how much life?
So I will gain 18 life. Put me at 26.
Thank you. No problem.
Do you want to put all those lands in a pile so you know that they don't untap on your next upkeep?
Oh yeah, I'm going to.
Okay,
When I at my cleanup phase.
makes sense.
Yeah, that is turn.
I'm going to play a command beacon. I'm going to sacrifice it to put my commander from my command zone into my hand. And then I will attempt to cast Titania, Protector of Argoth.
It's your resolves.
Alright. I will return command beacon from the graveyard to the battlefield. That's nice. And I will pass the turn.
Alright, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll leave those tapped for the pact. And drop for turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I'll play Strip Mine as land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I will tap 1, 2, 3 to cast Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. So right now, 5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
And I can pay green and tap her to add X mana in any combination of colors where X is the greatest power among creatures I control. She has Summoning Sickness right now. I will tap 5 to cast Time Warp.
Okay.
Responses?
I don't. Probably not, man. No.
Alright, I'll move to my next turn. Untap. Draw. He is 9 now, which is a ridiculous amount of mana.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, that's how much my commander costs.
Yeah,
I
I
only
mean, it's
cast
only your
it
second
once.
time.
Yeah.
That's funny. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We'll cast him. So, trigger on Selvala, and then trigger on him.
Mm-hmm.
So first I draw a card off of Selvala, then I gain 3 life, draw a card, and I can put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. I'll play this island. And in response to his death trigger, I'll tap the island for green to tap Selvala and add 6 mana. 3, 3 blue, 3 green.
Okay.
I'll have him go to the graveyard. Then I will spend 2 of each of that to cast Uro from my graveyard, escaping him, exiling all of my creatures, Llanowar, Birds, Tireless, Vorinclex, and AZ. ETB trigger, gain 3, draw a card, put a land from my hand on the battlefield. I'll play Castle Vantress.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
And no maximum hand size because of the finale of Devastation.
And I haven't played land for turn, just from Uro. So I'll just make sure that I'll never have to worry about hand size again and play Reliquary Tower.
You already never have
Yeah.
to worry about hand size again.
I don't really want to do this, but I need to blow up the Beseiju, so I'll sack Strip Mine to kill Beseiju. Because I'm really afraid of an uncounterable spell. And I'll pass turn to you.
Temporal Exordium?
Do you want to pay half?
Nope.
I will.
Oops, wrong. That is turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw for turn. Play Wooded Foothills. And pass the turn.
Tap. Draw. I will tap this force for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, not 6. So one more. We'll throw this guy in to cast Cosmos Serpent.
Hell spells.
I'll tap 1, 2, 3 to play Rhystic Study. And move to combat, swing 6 at Trevor. Attack trigger, I gain 3, draw a card, and can play a land from my hand on the battlefield. Put the force down.
It counters?
Yep, counters, and then select 1 for commander damage. And I'll pass turn. And I have an upkeep trigger on yours. I create a Coma's Coil.
Recast my commander.
Awesome.
That's it, man.
My turn.
Yep, nothing fancy.
All right, on your end step. Gonna crack the wooded foothills. Yeah, I wasn't drawing anything good. Get a snow-covered forest. Make an elemental token. I'm gonna pay the 1 for the Ristic
Oh,
Study.
on your upkeep, I get Coma's.
I'm still on his end.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to cast Realms Uncharted. I search my library for 4 land cards with different names and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Put the chosen cards into my graveyard and the others into my hand. Then I shuffle my library. Does it resolve?
Yep. Wonder which 2 lanes he's gonna grab.
4 lands?
Or 4 lanes, but I wonder which. Because he's already said he didn't have a guy's cradle.
My guess is some kind of sack land, so he can make elementals.
That's my guess too. No matter what, he's making elementals from this card though, because they go into his graveyard.
It's only from the battlefield, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It was put into a graveyard from the battlefield, yeah. All right, Matthew. Here are your options.
Which ones
Choose
he's got?
2 of them to go to my graveyard. Fabled Passage, Boseiju Who Shelters All, Glacial Chasm, and Petrified Field.
Boseiju kind of sucks. He probably has some sort of splendid reclamation anyway, so.
I think I might want you to have Glacial Chasm just so that you'll just start dumping life into it. Whittle your life down that way. You know what, man? I'll have this one go to the graveyard, and this one go to the graveyard. And you can have those two.
Okay. All right. Untap. You have an upkeep trigger.
Upkeep trigger. Best.
Draw. play my Petrified Field.
What does that one do?
I can add a colorless mana or sacrifice it to return a land card from my graveyard to my hand.
Or you can tap it for green.
Or I can tap it for green. Yeah. I'm also going to cast a Cultivate.
Would you like to pay for Ristic?
Yeah, I would. Put a forest onto the battlefield tapped and a forest into my hand.
Affirm.
And that is all I've got.
I have an in-step trigger. I will tap Selvala for 6 blue. Use 4 of that blue to cast or to scry 2 with Castle Vantress.
Okay.
They'll both go to the bottom. Very glad I scried. And then I'll move to my turn. Untap. Upkeep trigger.
You're gonna upkeep on the pest as well.
And draw for turn. I will tap Reliquary Tower, Snow Covered Forest, and Forest to Beast Within Beladros.
Beast within my dude.
He's got flying. That's the only reason.
I'm gonna heroic intervention.
Fair enough. It's like isn't hexproof and indestructible till end of turn, right?
Correct.
No enchantments are out. Mana available. I'll move to combat. 6 year away, Trevor. And I have a attack trigger. Gain 3, draw a card, and put a land from my hand on the battlefield. No land, so that fizzles. You can declare blockers now.
Nah, I think I'm just gonna take the 6.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess we'll go Reflecting Pool. 7. I'll cast Jin Gataxis, Progress Tyrant. It's a new one. Whenever I cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, I copy that spell. It triggers once each turn. Whenever opponent casts an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, I counter it once each turn.
In response to casting that, I'm gonna cast the Village Rites, sacrificing a pest to draw 2 cards.
Fair enough. And you gain life.
And gain life.
With that, pass my turn.
Tap. Keep. Pests. And draw. Is this guy?
Yep. He's the new one from Kamigawa.
Play a Lotus Cobra.
In response to that, I'll sacrifice a Comus Coil to tap Bellatrix. Its activated abilities can't be activated this turn.
Sounds good.
Oh, would you like to pay one for the Lotus Cobra, by the way?
Sure. Play my land for turn. Make it green. I'm gonna sack it.
Which one was that?
Evolving Wilds.
Okay.
Put a black in. Make it green. Thanks. His turn. Alright.
Upkeep trigger for both of us.
Yeah.
Four mana.
Paying the 1. Wayward Swordtooth.
Affirm.
I have the City's Blessing.
For the rest of the game.
Play a Fabled Passage. And a Snow-Covered Forest. And then I'll pass the turn.
End step. Tap 4 and Castle Vantress to scry 2. Bottom both of those. And then move to my turn. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Play Island for turn. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will cast Finale of Devastation for X equals 10.
You got a Craterhoof in there?
No, but I'm going to grab, what's the name? Avenger of Zendikar.
Yeah. I mean, the tokens don't get the +X, but we'll see what happens.
They don't get the +X+X? Why not?
Because they are not on the
They're not on
battlefield
the
as the
battlefield.
spell is resolving.
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, it's part of
Oh.
an enters the battlefield trigger from the Avenger of Zendikar.
Alright, I'll grab something else then. I don't know, the way it reads, it says, put it onto the battlefield and then after that.
Well, but the thing is that the entire spell has to resolve before any other triggers can happen.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, we'll see what I have. I do not have Crater Hoof though, so it might not be a game.
Guess that's what you're gonna put in your deck after
Yeah.
this, right?
I can also search my graveyard. We'll see what I got here. I don't think there's any creatures. No. Most of my creatures are out. That's the problem. Other than Avenger. But Avenger's Zendikar still seems like a pretty decent grab here. I will grab Consecrated Sphinx, I guess. And then everything gets +10/+10 and gains haste. And then it gets copied from Jin Gitaxis. Because it's my first spell. So I will grab just Tatiova's the only creature in there. So everything gets +20/+20 and haste. Also, I could have grabbed Avengers Zendikar the first time and then the second.
Yeah.
That's fine though.
I forgot that.
We'll see if it's lethal. Cut. We'll do the math here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 creatures that all get +20/+20. So I need to hit each of you.
They give him trample too?
No, they
No.
can trample. So you have 5 blockers, and you have 3 blockers.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a 24 flyer. So this one can't be blocked. So this one will be going at you, Trevor.
Okay.
Earl will also be going at you, Trevor,
Mm-hmm.
along with Tatiova and Jin Gitaxis. The rest will be going. These 6 will be going at your. So that's my attacks, and then I get an attack trigger. So I gain 3, draw a card, and put a land from my hand on the battlefield, which I have no lands.
You got anything? I guess I have
Priority first.
You know, let's do. I'm gonna play an Obscuring Haze.
And it gets countered from Jin Gitaxis.
Yes. And then I'm gonna cast a Tangle.
Which does?
Another Fog.
I'm gonna counter that fog with counter spell.
I'm gonna sacrifice my Fabled Passage.
Would you like to pay 1 for both of those, by the way, with Ristic? Yeah. He's getting the elemental. I didn't calculate that.
We're gonna get a Snow-Covered Forest, and then we're going to sacrifice the Petrified Field to return Glacial Chasm to my hand.
So you get 2 elementals. Got it.
Yes. And then each elemental will block one of the attacking creatures,
Alright.
aside from the Consecrated
Yeah.
Sphinx, which will deal
Make
24 damage to me. Good Christ. I go to 12.
There's 5 dudes. There's I mean,
6.
6 dudes coming at me. Well, blocking 5 of them.
So this is the least.
Yeah.
So you'll want to block that. So you'll take a total of 23.
I'm at 4. And then these pets died, so I gained 4 life.
Nice. With with that, I'll pass my turn. Upkeep trigger for both of us. And then when you draw a card, I can draw 2, and I will.
Play reward.
I have 1 untapped. I'm just going to do it like this.
Combat.
In response, I'll sacrifice one of the tapped ones to tap him on your when you switch to combat.
That's true. All right.
Upkeep trigger.
Draw. Oh, wow. Gonna sacrifice one of my snow-covered forests to play my Glacial Chasm, getting me an elemental token,
Nice.
and then I'm going to pass the turn.
End step. Tap Wasteland to destroy a Soul Chasm.
Yep.
Tap this for green. Actually, it doesn't matter what I do there. So, move to my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Seven untapped Coolness Coils. We'll do 6 and 1. Draw. Man, 3 pests. Those pests are annoying.
That's what I call pests, man.
Yeah, it's very, very true, very true. $12 and 8. Do I have enough damage here? One of these has Summoning Sickness. So we'll do it like that, just so we can count damage here. I'm honestly just going to move to combat and try and swing out here. So, Consecrated in the air that way. Uro on the ground that way. Jin Gataxis, what's your biggest? 5? Your biggest is a 1. Jin Gataxis going that way. Tatiova going that way. Coma going that way. And then 6 Coma's Coils going that way. And then I have a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Put a line from my hand on the battlefield.
Well, blocking 3 dudes on the ground, taking 4 in the air.
Fair enough. So you take...
Do you have any instants and sorceries or artifacts, Matthew, that you can play?
Yes. On my turn, yes. So, I'll lose 4.
And then gain 3.
Gain 3, so end up losing.
Those are tapped. And since that land entered, I will draw off Tatiova and gain a life.
I'm going to buy back a Constant Mists.
Would you like to pay for Ristic Study?
Yes.
And it gets countered.
Yes, but I do get another elemental.
Yep.
I'll throw one of them in front of Uro, Titania, Wayward Swordtooth, and another elemental in front of 3 of the Combs Coils. Take 9 going to 3.
So 3 of the Coma's Coils die.
Yes.
And how many of your elementals die?
All of them,
Okay.
as does Titania. I am never making another deal with you again.
With that, I'll pass turn. I would have countered it though. With the pact. Just to save their life, probably. And not die to infect.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
Uno. I just didn't count Spanish because I can't count the high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15.
And on your upkeep, I do get a Kuma's Coil.
Let's see your
Yeah,
snake run.
go for it. I can sacrifice a Kuma's Coil to give him indestructible. And I can sack Kuma's Coil to tap a creature. And I will hold priority on your combat step, just so you know.
What if he offers to kill me?
I'll still hold priority. Oh yeah, he could kill you and get the point, couldn't he? It's a pretty nasty board state.
Repeat the following process 0 times. It gets countered instantly from
Nice.
fucking.
I see what you're
from,
doing
from,
there.
from douche face over there.
He's a good card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Harmonize.
Does that draw 3?
Good?
Would you like to pay 1 for the Harmonize?
Sure.
And you draw 3, I'll draw 6.
At that point, it's really not worth it to pay for the risk study, I don't think.
Meh.
Okay.
I ain't got much going on, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna let me kill Trevor there, Xavier?
Sure. Yeah, I won't. I won't tap
Kill
it.
that man?
Yeah.
Move the combat. Bellatrix swinging at Trevor.
What time is it?
Oh, it's 10.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
my girlfriend's birth control alarm.
Gotcha. Yep, I died.
Cool.
I could save you, but there's no point with the points right now.
Why don't you go ahead and search for the thing you want? Maryland and the Morn Song.
I think just to speed this up, I'll just counter it with Void Slime. Just so we don't have to do that.
Alright. Master.
Untap, we both get an upkeep trigger. Create your pest.
It doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, yeah. And then I will move to combat and swing with everything. 3 games.
Jesus.
That was an intense game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good game, man.
Yeah,
Good game.
yeah, that was great.
Yeah, man.
Good game.
See, man, this is why I don't like the color blue.
Yeah, blue is nasty.
It's just not fun to play against. Yeah. But good game.
Mm-hmm.
I think I drew almost every counterspell in the deck, though.
Yo!
Come on in. Or don't.
5-minute warning.
Did you ever get to return?
Yeah, I do.
That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. So unfortunately, this is the only game I'm getting in tonight.
Well, congrats, guys. That was a hell of a game.
Yeah.
The cogs were turning on that one.